Hello everyone, my name is Henry Ruehl, and this summer I worked for the Public Works Department of the City of Burlingame. So this is not the first Public Works presentation today, but I thought it'd be fun to just sort of rehash some of the things that the Public Works Department in general does, and in particular what the Public Works Department of Burlingame does. So I've got a definition up there, but it's not that great, even though it's all I come up with. But I'll read it anyway. So I said Public Works Department of the City of Burlingame designs, plans, and executes city projects and maintains, updates, and improves city infrastructure. What this means in practice is that the Public Works Department is responsible for building things and making sure that the things stay working. Things like roads, things like sewers, storm drains, water pipes. And there's sort of the unsung heroes of a local government administration, like the police and the fire department. They do very good work, but they come along when there's a problem. Whereas the only time you ever sort of notice the Public Works Department a lot of times is when there is a problem, and then you grouse, the water stopped working, but the water works most of the time, and so that's. Anyway, all I'm saying is that the Public Works Department does a lot of very good work to just sort of keep things running, and that working at the Public Works Department gave me a little bit of a perspective on so many of the great infrastructure things in my city, in my county, in California, in the US that we sort of take for granted most of the time, but take a lot of work to keep things going. So within that, I worked as a traffic intern, this being an MTC internship, and I did some things. One of the big projects I did was convert a bunch of traffic safety brochures that were from the early 2000s and were made using a program called WordPerfect, which I confess I'd never heard of before. But it was, at any rate, it doesn't really work with newer computers anymore, so one of my tasks was converting it to regular Microsoft Word documents, which took a while. It was actually decently fun because I learned some stuff from the traffic brochures, but it also required a little bit of perseverance and sort of improvisation in terms of converting. There wasn't really a set way to do it. Also, some other things in the field. I helped map out street lanes, loading zones, parking spaces, drafted cost estimates. We had this one proposal for a Class 1 bike lane down California Drive, which is an arterial street in Burlingame, and it was going to cost a lot of money. It was going to cost over $1 million. So I did a cost estimate for that, showed, that would take a lot of work. Couldn't be done. Figured out sort of an alternative way to take it along a little path with some trees nearby that would cost around $130,000. Wow, okay. I'm running out of time. Pictures of safety brochures. I like to think they're pretty. More fun animations. Parking lot statistics survey. We were trying to figure out whether we needed a multi-story parking garage in the middle of the city of Burlingame, which would have confused things. So I collected stats on the parking lot. I'm running out of time here, so those are just some of the Excel graphs that I created with the statistics I collected. There's still a lot more work to do on that. I still got to look at some of the short-term parking lots and some of the on-street parking, but that's actually quite fun because it shows sort of things I've been doing in the community. All right. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching this and tolerating me. Also, thank you to the MTC for providing me with this fantastic opportunity. Also to Augustine Cho and Andy Long. Andy is here right now. They're my sort of joint mentors at the Burlingame Public Works Department. And thanks to everyone at the department who has welcomed me warmly and put up with me and given me things to do and things like that. Thank you so much.